Hello, everyone. This is Jean Grunert, the president of Seven Oaks Consulting. Welcome to our Monday Marketing Motivation. Each Monday, I come to you with a brief marketing video. I give some tips based on my 20 or so years of marketing knowledge. And then I give you a little bit of homework so that you can go off and try what I'm teaching on your own. Today, we're going to talk about some of my findings in the world of search engine optimization, or SEO, as of late 2025. Now, for the past couple of weeks, we have been talking about this topic, and I've mentioned to you a lot about how AI and ChatGPT snippets and things have changed how search engines are ranking content, how your content is being shown, and that. Well, today we're actually going to flip that a little bit the opposite way, and we're going to look at some of the basics of good SEO that are really helping companies today. You see, even though AI has changed somewhat how we are working on content and websites to help them rank well in this age of AI everything, the basics of SEO really have not changed. Google has said this, all of the other pundits out there about SEO have said this. And I think it's very important that we don't lose sight of the fact that good search engine optimization is good search engine optimization. So today we're going to talk about something that I found that really works. And I'd like you to try it yourself. So if you're ready, I have a little PowerPoint. I'm going to share my screen. And okay, bear with me. I hope you can see my screen. There we go. Okay, so SEO in 2025. It is now late 2025 when I'm recording this. We're going to talk today about SEO basic. And the question is, do frequent content updates really help? Let me go to the next slide and share with you again a refresher, right? Search engine optimization is all around making your website and its attendant content as appealing to the search engines as possible, with the goal of having them rank your content and serve it up first. We know now that with those chat GPT snippets and other, AI shortcuts, a lot of people are just looking at the answer at the top of the page and they are not clicking through the site. So what is helping? What's helping is companies that are avoiding what we would call top of funnel or tofu content, the stuff that's very broad, what is X, what is Y, glossary terms, things like that, right? We used to tell people go out there and do a lot of those, and then you get lots and lots of traffic into your funnel, and eventually the right customers drip out. That's all gone. What you need to be focusing now in terms of keywords is more long tail keywords, more in-depth. But what I wanted to talk to you about is number 2 on my chart of the basics of good SEO, and that is frequent content update. Again, this has always been a best practice that we've put in place. We've always talked about frequent content updates. But what's working now? I can tell you that I have read over and over again that AI search snippets, the AI tools that they're using now to index and rank sites, they love fresh content. So I did a little experiment. I had a website that, and this is one that I own, it's not a customer site, so I can share with you what I'm telling you right now. I own a website that is very seasonal in nature. It gets the highest search traffic from, say, April through the end of August. And then after that, it's very quiet. And I got really busy with my business, Seven Oaks Consulting, during that time period between April and August. And I just didn't get around to a lot of updates. I think I maybe published like one new article on this blog for the whole summer, which is bad for this blog. And my traffic kind of showed that, because the average search engine position, I am embarrassed to say, was around 46. Oh, that's bad. If you're position 46, you may as well be invisible. You're like on the 4th, 5th page of Google results. It's not really well optimized. So I took a look. I have time now. The project I was working on finished, and I said, whoa, what can I do? Like, this is pitiful. Like, I'm supposed to be this expert on SEO and I'm ranked 46. So I started going back and doing all the things I'm teaching you. But the one thing that I tested in the month of September was more frequent content updates. And I extended that into October. Here's what happened. I went from position 46 to 21 within 2 weeks. Literally, it jumped from like the 5th page of Google search results to the 2nd page. And then I'm seeing it continually pick up. It's tracking up. so that my average search position has moved from completely invisible to you got a chance now. Now, I don't expect to rank really well with this site. It's a hobby site. It's my sandbox environment where I test SEO things. And it's also, as I mentioned, seasonal. So between now and like March, it's going to be a very quiet site. But what I do know is I saw results from frequent content updates. And what does that mean? What I was doing in the background to that site was going in and working on the last thing that's on my screen right, technical perfection. I was trying to make this site as technically perfect as I possibly could. So I was doing everything from fixing broken links and broken images, making sure I had no orphaned pages. I had my web guy, the guy that actually hosts the site, I asked him, can you please update some things in the background? And he did that. We did a lot of work in the background to make it as technically perfect as we can. And we're still working on that. But in terms of frequent updates, instead of publishing maybe once every 2 weeks, which was my usual schedule with that site, I began publishing twice a week. I focused on long tail keywords and more in-depth topics, and I continued to look for things that are a little bit offbeat. And I think that moving from every 2 weeks to twice a week is what really helped that site. So I did notice that frequent content, fresh content, and new content really help. Now, in terms of SEO, what to focus on now? Again, the basics have not changed. So your keywords, your fresh content, and frequent updates, good. Keep doing it. Strong brand presence. Continue to build your brand, whether it's on page or off page, but look more to off page stuff now. That's really being the trend. And that's number 4 on my list. Try and get off page mentions of your brands, get cited in articles, work on those guest posts, be a guest on people's podcasts, whatever you can do to get off page mentions, do it. And then please consider paid advertising. I used to be able to do quite a lot organically with traffic. Now I'm seeing more and more the need to do some paid advertising. Do remember that you have a 3-month minimum commitment on paid advertising. The reason is simple. Month 1, Google and the other search engines that are running your ads, be it LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever, they need time to analyze the traffic coming in and to adjust your ad campaign accordingly. They do that during month 1, so you usually don't see results until 2 and 3. Most companies that I deal with, they try and do these ad campaigns really fast in like 2 weeks. And unless your brand is very well known, do whatever algorithm is running the ad campaign, you're just not going to get results in 2 weeks. And please don't get discouraged. You really do need a 3-month. So, my lovely people, we are back. And again, what I saw with my experiment was the ability to get my website's average search engine ranking position, move from almost totally invisible to we've got a little chance now. Your results may vary, but I am seeing that with other sites as well, sites that I own. I've been talking to people that are trying this and they're like, yeah, frequent contents, that's something that's within my control. That's something I can do. And it does seem to be helping with search engine optimization. So try it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Go for long tail keywords, more in-depth content, and try for those frequent content updates. If you're doing once a week, double it, twice a week. Make an impact. Tell the search engines, hey, my site's alive, it's doing something. And they should go back and notice it. I hope this helps. Your homework, and you knew you were going to get homework, but your homework is to please try it for yourself. Take your measurements first. Go into your Google Search Console or your whatever you're using for analytics. Note where you are now. I would go by average search position. I wouldn't touch content that's ranking well. Just look at your average, your ballpark, and then see if you can raise it from there. Try a new content update schedule. Go for frequency, go for small tweaks, publish new stuff more frequently. All of this I see as being helpful to your SEO. My name is Jean Grunert. I'm the president of Seven Oaks Consulting, SEVNOAKS Consulting.com. We are the home of FutureProof SEO, which is all about things like I'm talking to you about today, to make things work for your website. We are a content marketing company, and then I also do RFP response writing. So if you're working on proposals and you need help finding them, answering them, organizing them, please give me a call. We've been doing that for a long time. We helped a lot of companies. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.